Hi friends, welcome back. Today we're talking tech. Whether I'm journaling, planning and goal setting, working from home in my corporate role, or scrolling on social media, my eyeballs are pretty much glued to a screen for at least some large portion of my day. Over time, I've learned to make my digital life work for me. By creating cozy digital spaces I feel excited to work in, I put more emphasis on using my devices to approach productivity and wellness mindfully. In today's video, I'll show you how I organize my iPhone and use its native functions to transform what can often be a distracting piece of tech into a tool for mindful productivity. First off, some specs. I have the newest iPhone, the iPhone 15 Pro Max in natural titanium, 3rd generation, 256 gigabytes. Before that, I actually had the iPhone 11, and I had that phone for about 5 years before I finally upgraded, and I'm also planning to ride this one out till the wheels fall off. I started out with Apple's fine woven case, but ended up switching that one out to this clear one I got from Amazon that has this little stand around the camera for propping it up easily, and I also have a screen protector, which is a must for me. When organizing my home screens, I'm a fan of a pretty minimal layout. This just creates a little bit more calm when I open up my phone, and that just reduces a lot of visual clutter for me. I use Pinterest for my background and for my app icons. I go for colors that mesh well together, and I love a good sunrise, a good sunset, and a good ocean background. For the app icons in particular, if you just type in, for example, FaceTime app icon nude pink, you'll see a ton of artist icons come up. Sometimes they also have little packs so you can snag a similarly styled icon for a couple of different apps. Once you download your image to your photos, you can go into your native Shortcuts app, click the plus sign, click Open App, click App, and then scroll to the app of your choice. Click the little eye icon in the upper right-hand corner, click Add to Home Screen, make sure the photo icon is ticked, choose the photo from your camera roll, rename the shortcut to the name of the app, click Done, and there you are. I also use the native widget functions to add certain app widgets like my Google Calendar, reminders, Notion favorites, and when I put my phone in wind down mode, it's Duolingo and Aura. I also use this cool app called MD Blank, which allows you to customize blank widgets that camouflage on your home screen. So you can see I have these medium widgets where there's text written over my home screen picture, and then I actually have a blank widget. To get the blank widget, first go into the app, click on Settings, set Transparent Background, and then you should be able to add your desired backgrounds for it to analyze. So here I have my regular background and my nighttime background for when that focus mode turns on automatically. Then just hold down the home screen, scroll down to the MD Blank app, click on the size of the blank you wish to add, and then to customize how the photo aligns to your home screen background, you hold down on the widget, click Edit Widget, hit what part of the screen you want it to blend into, whether it be top, mid, or bottom, and then either left or right, and then drag the widget to that part of the screen and ensure it aligns. Now we're ready to get into the most used apps on my iPhone. First up is Notion. As you saw, I have a Notion widget on the second page of my home screen that gives me quick access to some of my most used pages. I'll opt to use Notion, for example, if I'm already in my room and I want to do my evening reflections quickly without getting up and going outside to get my iPad. Or another example is for referencing my planner or maybe my recipes when I'm out shopping and I want to double check the list that I made. Next up, we have Spark, which is an email app. Yes, I am one of those people who checks my email on my phone, sad to say, but it's handy to have it on my phone when I need to pull something up for reference or just respond to things on the go. I've talked about this before on my channel, but Spark just makes getting to inbox 0 super easy, especially if you're like me and have about 223 email accounts. Next, we have the Reminders app, which of course is native to the device. I use this very often, for example, if I'm out and I want to remind myself to stop somewhere on the way home. Appointments also go here in addition to in my calendar, and then I'll also make use of the grocery list, which was one of those newer features released with iOS 17. And then you can see I also have my cute little reminders here for myself. Next up, we have some wellness tracking. I've had an Oura ring for about 13 months now. I purchased it last June in 2023 to use as a tool for tracking my sleep and other wellness markers. I also integrated it with Natural Cycles, which has made cycle tracking super easy. I'd say for putting a year of data into this app, the algorithm is pretty spot on now. I have a video about this on my channel going into a little bit more detail about how I use my Oura ring with Natural Cycles if you're interested. Next up, my meditation apps. One of my goals for the year was to establish a meditation practice, so I've been trying out different apps. We weren't doing too hot in the first half of the year, so when I was doing my July planning, I put it into my evening routine habit tracker, so now I'm more consciously aware of it and taking strides to be more consistent. I'm currently using Headspace because it's free with a Nutrafol subscription, so I was like, ooh, yeah, why not? But I've also used Open for a little bit and I really like the UI. There's also Superhuman, which I haven't tried too much, but it's there if I want to switch it up. Let's get into Miss Duolingo next. As you can see, your girl is on a roll with her streak, but unfortunately I still can't hold the fully fluent convo in French, but that's okay, baby steps. This is part of my evening routine. Sometimes I'm doing multiple lessons or sometimes just one lesson and I'll stack it with brushing my teeth or something. In the realm of fitness, I have 2 apps that I used. First up is Chrissy Chella's Evolve You. I've been an on and off user since around 2020. I'm a huge fan of her strength training programs. I'm currently on about week 14 or so of the intermediate strong program. Very easy to use in the gym, big fan. Then we have ClassPass. I've been trying out ClassPass for the last 6 weeks or so. I've used it to try out a few studios around town here and there. I do rowing once a week now and it really kicks my booty. So ClassPass is good if you want to try new things until you land on something you like and will fully commit your coins to. Next up, we have Audible. I use Audible for more of my self-help books. I usually habit stack my audiobook listening with the gym instead of just blasting music first thing at 6:30 a.m. But sometimes, I'm in the mood for that too. A few books I've listened to recently are Slow Productivity by Cal Newport, Feel Good Productivity by Ali Abdaal, and Rich AF by Vivian Tu. Of course, we have Spotify. I use Spotify primarily for music and podcasts. Music has always been such a huge part of my life, and I feel like all of my playlists are like little time capsules. And lastly, we got the socials. I keep my social media apps off of my home screen, just tucked into the app library, and then I'll search them by name. I'm starting to post a lot more short form content over on those platforms, so here are my handles if you want to follow me and come say hi. So friends, there we have it. That is it for what's currently on my iPhone. I'm always looking for new apps to try, so let me know what some of your favorites are down in the comments. I'll see you very soon. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to stay mindful. Bye.